Welcome to another Ethereum update. I have not made an update about Ethereum in a very long time, and one of the Gold Datvians asked me to do one, so here we go. So I believe right now we are only in the second wave of this small third wave move to the upside. And in my opinion, we are still in the main third wave right now. I don't think the main third wave has bottomed. So to explain what this whole thing means right here, basically, we went up in a first wave move right here, then we bottomed in a second wave move down, which went down into an ABC, and now we are pretty much, here we went up in a first wave of the main third wave, which is right here. Then we went into a second wave, and now we are in the third wave, right here, of the main third wave. And yeah, basically, this third wave will need 5 waves up. And currently we went into a first wave move right here. And right now, the second wave correction could be done. As you can see, it respected the support level. It got exactly to the 0.786 level. So this is a good sign. It respected the support. It did not go below it like some altcoins. Well, Ethereum cannot really be compared to other altcoins because Ethereum has a much bigger market cap. So it's nice to see that we actually managed to use this as support. And obviously I cannot confirm that the second wave right here is in until I see a break above $4,100. So yeah, of course it could be in because this structure is a very clear ABC structure. So it could be in, but like I said, to confirm that it's in, I basically need 5 waves up, something like this. And this will only be the first wave of this third wave right here. And ideally, it's not required, but this first wave should ideally get above the previous high of the first wave right here. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, right now, I don't say that we will get another low, but you never know. This bounce, if you look at the daily, for example, we seem to be bouncing a little bit, and also the RSI on the daily is currently oversold, which might be a sign that we are about to go in the third wave. And speaking of the third wave, let me go on the wiki again. So basically, the third wave of the third wave of the third wave is expected to go into this target region right here. So the minimum target for the third wave right here is $6,650. And then after we get to that target, hopefully we get to that target, the price will get into a fourth wave and then a fifth wave to finish this third wave right here, which, like I said, will only be the third wave of the main third wave. And I could give you a target for the main third wave as well. Let me actually do that. Okay, so basically I cannot give you a target because we pretty much are, if you look at the support levels, the resistance levels, we already got above the 1.618 and even the 200% extension, so I cannot really use this. And I cannot really tell you where the third wave will go because I have no idea, to be honest with you. But in my opinion, if we look at what happened in the previous cycle, the third wave got above the 2.618 20 base Fibonacci extension before pretty much getting rejected by it and going below the bull market support band, and then forming 5 waves up to complete the fifth wave move to the upside, which almost got to the 3.618 20 base Fibonacci extension. Well, almost, it did not get there, and in my opinion, it did not get there because of the drop that we got right here. This was the tandanic drop. If this didn't happen, I think the price would have gone a little higher, but of course, that's just speculation. So I could see the third wave get above the 2.618 or at least test the 2.618 level at 13K, well, 13.4K, before going in a fourth and then a fifth wave to maybe finish the cycle somewhere around between 15 and 18K. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting the price chart to do. Basically, we are still in the Bitcoin season. An altcoin season has not happened yet, in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance has been going up for the past 2 years. And yeah, we have not had a crash on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which means that, I cannot confirm that we will get an altcoin season. Nobody can confirm that we will get an altcoin season. Maybe we won't get one. But if we do get one, then the Bitcoin dominance will need to drop a lot during that time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, I have this yellow thing on the chart as well. Let me explain what this is. So basically, this is the Fibonacci retracement of the previous all-time high and the bear market low. And I don't use this a lot, but you can use this to see where the price might go. And as you can see, in the previous cycle, it got above the 2.618 and the 1.618, and then it pretty much respected the trend-based Fibonacci extension. So, I mean, I don't want to use this because I don't think it's going to be that important. But if you want to use it, I mean, you can look at it in two ways. So basically, the Fibonacci retracement might not be as important as the trend-based Fibonacci extension, but you could use both of them at the same time to mainly predict where the price might go based on the previous cycle. And if we do that, then we should get at least above the 2.618 right here of the Fibonacci retracement, which is at 12.6K. So the third wave should get to at least that level before getting a correction and going down in the fourth wave. And actually, let's see how much the fourth wave went down after we got the third wave. So basically, it went down 60% in 70 days. And I mean, I've seen a lot of people panic because of the drop that we got right here. And if you look at how much it dropped 50%, which is not 60%. So maybe don't panic that much. I mean, these drops are normal in bull markets. And we look at this, for example. This was another almost 40% in only 1 week. And this as well. This was a 40% and, well, that's just, what is that? Probably a few days? Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot. And Ethereum does tend to drop a lot. So if it drops, I mean, I don't expect it to drop anymore from here. I expect it to bounce now. But if we get to like, let's say the 1.618 or the 2.618 of the Fibonacci retracement, and then we get a sudden drop of like maybe 50%, I mean, that's not going to be the end of the world, considering in the previous cycle, we did that multiple times. So nothing to be worried about. Now, obviously, I don't think anyone would complain if Ethereum dropped to like 7K after going to 13K. But I mean, of course, people will most likely complain about that because, as we know, whenever Ethereum goes through new all-time highs, people just FOMO in, and they usually FOMO in at the worst possible time. And I mean, some people even buy the top. I mean, there are some people that bought this top right here and thought that Ethereum will go to like 20K in 2021. And obviously that did not happen. And I don't think anyone was expecting that to happen. I mean, obviously the crypto influencers that, I mean, you cannot really trust. I mean, you can call me a crypto influencer if you want, but I'm not really an influencer. I'm more of a technical analysis guy, and I like to give you the facts. And of course, I mean, some crypto influencers were pretty much hyping this up, and they predicted that the price would go to like 20 to even 30K without having any knowledge of technical analysis. So maybe I'm not saying who to follow and who not to follow, but if they don't give you a specific reason for why Ethereum might go to like 15K, then I don't think it's worth watching then. But anyways, let's continue with this. So if we do go in the third wave, it should get to the $6,650 level. And that's the minimum target. If we do not get there, then maybe the structure is something else. I mean, I've seen some people say that this is the end of the third wave, which I don't think is the case. I don't see it that way, in my opinion. I cannot count 5 waves for the third wave, so this is definitely not the end of the third wave, but it could be. I mean, sure, but if you look at what Ethereum did in the previous cycle, I mean, what we did right here is nothing compared to what they did here and in the cycle before that. So I don't think this is the top, and the other side does not suggest that this is the top. If you look at the weekly other side, well, actually, let's check out the monthly other side. If you look at the monthly, I mean, when we went to the almost, well, I think we touched the 4K level. When we went to the 4K level, the other side, at least the monthly other side, barely went to like 70. But in the previous cycle, when we went to about like 5K almost, the other side was pretty much to the moon. It was almost at new all-time highs. And I mean, it was very, very oversold. But right now, I mean, things are looking very good. The RSI is currently at 50 and the price is $2,500. The last time in the previous cycle, the RSI was so low, the price was at like $200. So right now we have a very similar looking RSI, but the price is 10 times higher. So I don't think that's bearish. I don't understand the people who say that Ethereum is a bearish coin. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. And also one more thing before I finish this video. So if we look at, let's actually go on the 3 months job. So basically, let me get rid of some of these things. Well, actually, no, doesn't matter. I think this whole move right here was a first wave move to the upside. This was a second wave move down. The 2021 move was a third wave move up. The previous bear market was a fourth wave move down. And in this cycle, we'll get a fifth wave move up to complete 5 waves. And after this, you can expect a huge ABC structure that might go to the previous bear market low. Now, obviously, I don't think Ethereum will go to like $90. But if this is a 5-wave move structure, then it makes you wonder, I mean, where the price might go after this. All I know is that we'll, in my opinion, get a very huge correction of at least like 80% in the next bear market before going in the next bull market. So just keep this in mind. I see the move as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup, and the fifth wave is currently happening. So yeah, things are looking good for Ethereum right now, in my opinion. And I believe this chart has a lot of potential to give you some massive gains. And I mean, could it get to the 3.618 in this cycle? I don't see why not. We just got the Ethereum ETFs, which are a very big deal. And if you remember, after we got the Bitcoin ETFs, the price just exploded. So maybe something similar will happen with Ethereum. And right now it would be the perfect time to actually get a bounce and go to like the 6K level and get a new all-time high, in my opinion. And most altcoins are now supposed to go in a third wave move up. So the altcoin season might be just around the corner. Now, obviously, that's speculation. I cannot confirm that. And if we get a break below this low right here at $1,500, then I'm going to start turning a bit more bearish, and I will have to pretty much rethink the Elliott wave count, because it will no longer be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup. It will be something else. But until then, I remain bullish, and I think Ethereum still has the chance to do it like a maybe 5x from here, from where we're at right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out our Patreon. Our silver and gold Patreons have access to our TradingView charts. So if you want to see all of this on your own, and also if you want exclusive Patreon videos, for example, we just did Dogecoin yesterday, and we have some other videos about Gala Games and Jasmy. If you're interested in that, maybe check it out. And also, gold Patreons get to recommend one altcoin, and we cover that altcoin for them. We do an altcoin each month for each gold Patreon. So if you want us to cover a specific altcoin for you, we can do that. So yeah, make sure to check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next one.